Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy Mamolen. I am a psychic medium and intuitive life coach, and I'm so excited to be here on Friday morning for your daily message. So this is for October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. We're heading into the weekend, so this is going to be recorded and broadcast on Facebook this morning and YouTube. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to give you our morning message first, and then I'm going to open it up to random one-card energy readings. I always take donations first, so if you'd like to donate, go to kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com now. Pick a level of donation, a one-card level, a two-card level, or a three-card level that you would like a reading. So I see you jumping on now. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. So just a reminder to all my Facebook friends, if you could please go to YouTube and hit the subscribe button and hit the all button. And if you can watch it on YouTube, I actually do get to see you all in the comments on YouTube. And however, Facebook, I do not get to see everyone's comment all the time on Facebook. So if you want an advantage to getting read, I would suggest that you go to YouTube now and actually watch me live on YouTube this morning. Before I start, I want to let you know that on both my banner in YouTube and in Facebook, I posted my live reading schedule. So I'm just going to give that to you real quick if you want to jot it down. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I will be joining you at 11:30 a.m. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, I will be jumping on in the afternoon at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, Monday night is always Psychic Live at 8 p.m. live, Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to jot those down, if you forget, they are on all my banners, on all of my pages, my groups, and my channel. So right at the bottom, please make note of the times that I will be live. Okay. Good morning, Priyanka, our moderator. Thank you for joining us. If anyone needs help in the commenting, she is here to help us this morning. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Jana Pathy. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so let's see what your messages are saying. I'm pulling my energy cards from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck this morning, and then I'm going to pull some tarot cards, and let's just see what's happening. It's a little chilly here in New Jersey, a little bit of a crisp air, and I was actually had to put on my slippers instead of my flip-flops this morning. So a little chilly. So let's see. Good morning, everyone. So I'm going to switch hands. Hold on one second. I have grace. One of my favorite words, grace. I have adventure. So this is our weekend reading. So let's see what Spirit has for us going into the weekend. Maybe we're going on an adventure. Let's see. Reflection. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so let me just see what I'm feeling right out of, for those of you that are just following me for the first time, I am a psychic medium. I see things, hear things, feel things. So when you see me hearing things and I'm saying they're sharing or I'm hearing, it's because I'm receiving messages. So that is what's going on with me. I do readings all over the world. Okay, so thank you for joining me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Spirit, please share with me words of wisdom. Okay, I'm going to start with grace. Okay, I actually love the sense of, I refer to God's grace a lot. I actually use that a lot. For the sake of I go I, in God's grace. I mean, I just have this tremendous sense that God is always in my presence, within me. I can feel the Holy Spirit all the time in me. I just know I can get through anything, for the grace of God, go I, all of those feelings I live by. So it is this sense of standing tall, being strong, being in my element, knowing the person that I am, being graceful, right? Being not graceful like you're a ballerina. I wish. um, being in God's grace to me means that I do the right thing. Right? I do the right thing. I am good to people. I'm caring. I'm loving. I try to behave well on most days. And because of that, I'm rewarded. I'm rewarded by God's grace that He takes care of me. I'm rewarded in health and happiness and peace of mind and knowing and trusting that He's there with me. So going into this weekend, I want you to be reminded that the grace of God is always taking care of us. And if you're having moments where you're not feeling as connected as you should, or you're not feeling that things are going your way, they're always working for us. The universe, your loved ones, angels, God. So it's however you refer to it. Even when we aren't thinking about it, it's not like most of us walk around in a constant state of prayer. We don't have time for that. It's the sense of that they're always working in our life, whether we're asking them to or not. Okay. So that's what I want you to remember. And that's what I want you to tap into this weekend. Okay. So look at how graceful she is, just accepting the light, just standing in the light, just taking a moment to let the light shine on her face, maybe listening to the wind, the leaves rustling, that kind of feeling. I had a whole bunch of birds outside. The birds are going to be migrating. So yesterday I had just tons of birds. I was like, what the heck is going on outside my window? But I just took a moment. I listened to all the birds, and it was beautiful. And it was like, wow, just nature sounds. I mean, I love nature sounds. Along that same feeling is the sense of reflection. Okay. It is this sense of, certainly over the weekend, many of us have worked all week long. So, take some time for yourself, reflect about your week. Where are you going? What can you be manifesting? What can you be bringing into your life? What does Spirit want for you? All of those feelings are coming into me. So taking some time for yourself and just reflecting on where you are again at this moment in time, staying in the day, which is my mission to keep you guys in the day. Where are you today? How are you feeling today? Are things going okay just for today? Can you get through today? What can we do to help you get through today? How can we help each other? Okay. So just reflecting on all that is around us, all that we are grateful for, of course, and all that is coming is how it's coming in, because reflection isn't just about the past. Reflection is about what could be coming, right? Let's reflect on the what ifs, right? Let's think about what's ahead of us. Let's be full of hope and joy and anticipation of good things coming. And I kind of love that feeling because it leads me into the sense of adventure. Now, I have been to the Eiffel Tower. I have had the luxury of traveling to Paris and eating dinner on a romantic table underneath the Eiffel Tower with all the lights, and actually taking the elevator up into the tower and looking over Paris. I have had that in my life. I got to tell you, my journey today is much more exciting. Much more exciting. I would rather be on the spiritual journey that I'm on today than traveling all over the world. I have more joy in my heart than I had many, many years ago when I was in Paris. I have completeness. I have wholeness. I have a sense of who I am and where I'm going. I have a calling. I have I have no doubt every morning when I wake up and my feet hit the floor, what I am being asked to do today. And that took a long time. That was an incredible journey. That was an adventure for me. Okay. It was this leap of faith into, I know that have to follow a spiritual path. I know that I'm being sent these messages to guide others. I know that many will listen and many will follow. So keep in mind that your adventure isn't necessarily jumping in the car or jumping on a plane. Your adventure can be within. And I love the message that I'm being shared. It can be that you never leave your home, and that some of your best friends are from all over the world that just share the same feelings and thoughts with you. So let the adventure begin this weekend. Explore who you are. Jump into it is how I feel. Maybe through this feeling of reflection. Okay. Maybe through this feeling of reflection will come this sense of, I'm going to start this. Okay. This is something that I've always wanted to do, feeling. Whether it's a spiritual journey, emotional journey, a new relationship, whatever that new journey is, it's coming from within today is how I feel. Okay. It's not coming from outside sources. It's not coming from, being influenced. This is all about you today is how I feel. It's very much asking you to tap into your soul. Tap into your soul. Tap into the journey of your soul and ask your soul, where am I going? What's next? What's my adventure? So I right out of the gate, I got to tell you, I'm loving today's message. I don't know about you guys, but I'm right up there. I'm right up there. I pray really hard before I come online. I take quite a few moments to meditate and to receive information even before I come on. And my biggest prayer is I always ask for words of guidance that I can share with just anyone in the audience that needs to hear my words today. So I hope that is resonating with some of you. I hope that some of my words this morning are going to resonate. I'm going to share my tarot cards. I did an unboxing of this. I will post it, I think, on Saturday morning. So if you're watching this early, it is the Halloween Tarot. It's this little baby tin box. So we're going to use these tarot cards today. I thought we're in the Halloween spirit. And they're actually miniature cards. If you can see, they're little... So they're a little hard to shuffle. And but they're absolutely charming. And I did an unboxing with them if you'd like to see the whole collection of cards. So I will post that tomorrow morning, Saturday. But let's see what your tarot cards are saying this morning. All right. Good morning, Kathleen. Good morning, Colleen. Okay, please continue to comment so I know who's in the room. For those of you that are on Facebook, if you could please go over to YouTube. That does help me because I can see you in the chat. And sometimes I don't see all my audience members in the chat. Okay, so let's see. YouTube, I can see you. I have the Six of Imps. I have the King of Ghosts. Aren't these cute? I have the Two of Bats. I have the Magician. I have the Five of Pumpkins. I have the Hanged Man. I have the King of Imps. I have the Seven of Imps. You're going, what the heck is an imp? And I have the Four of Imps. Okay, so we have lots of information here in front of me. So let me just see what Spirit wants to share with me. Okay, I'm going to start with my my Two of Bats. Okay, this is actually my my Two of Swords. Okay, and you can see this little angel protecting herself, right? And she's guarding herself. I like the little cat in the foreground. He's cute, playing with a little miniature ball, it looks like. And I have my two bats, and very charming, very clever, you know, Halloween theme. So I have this sense of I don't want to be bothered is how it came into me. Okay. I don't want to be bothered. You know, that feeling of just kind of leave me alone, let me be. I want to be alone. I want to read a book. I want to watch TV without somebody talking at me. You know, it's that kind of feeling that, you know, sometimes we do block people out. It doesn't mean that we're shutting them off completely for the rest of our lives. It means that maybe you just need a break. Okay. And it could be as simple as, even if you have, you know, young children, it could be that, not that you don't love your children, but you sometimes need a break from the constant talking, the constant mummy, right? So, so it is the sense of just being able, that you're guarding yourself and that you're protecting yourself, and that you are just kind of, you know, I don't know, you need some time. I have the Five of Pumpkins. I love this little card. Look at this little devil costume dragging along the little clown costume. And my first impression of this card was kind of this sibling, you know, having an older sibling, or you have a younger sibling and you're like dragging your sibling along, and they're always tagging along, that kind of a feeling. I was the younger sibling, so I was always tagging. So my Five of Cups is the sense of trudging through the snow. Now, I grew up in New Hampshire, and I can remember wearing Halloween costumes as a kid with snow boots and my snow coat, you know, my winter jacket over my Halloween costume, and trudging over snowbanks in October. So this card made me laugh when I saw it. Just the sense of trudging along, the Two of Swords, and this trudging along feeling, dragging my feet, guarding myself, maybe just tired, end of the week, exasperated, something like that. So just be aware of your feelings. You know, you have a lot of reasons as to why you feel that way. You could just be tired. It's the end of your week. You know, you're entitled to having worked a hard week, and you're going into the weekend, so you're going to have some rest. Okay, so that is coming into me. I do have this sense of, I will tell you, they want you to, in this situation, I do have a hangman also. So they're just saying, you know what, just look at it from a different perspective. You know, it's all going to be okay. All right. Your world is not upside down. Okay. It's just that you're tired. And sometimes when we're tired, we just don't think clearly. All right. We just, I don't know. We snap at people. We get upset very quickly. We say things that maybe we shouldn't say. And it's because we're tired. We're exhausted. All right. And we certainly take it out on people who are closest to us typically. Okay. So be aware of that. Be aware of, you know, why are you saying harsh words? Why are you reacting the way that you're reacting, is how they're sharing it with me. Okay. I do have some good things coming. I have to tell you, I have my 6 of Imps, which looks like they're like little devils on the back of this horse charging ahead. So I do have this kind of, proud of myself. This is a good day. I'm feeling good. Maybe something happens over the weekend that, maybe you decorated your porch and you put all your pumpkins out and that porch looks great. And it's that kind of sense of like being proud of yourself and everything looks wonderful. And, you did your mantle and you have your candles lit. It's, you know what? Celebrations don't have to be a big, huge event. Okay. Celebrations can be, I hung the door on my wreath on my door that I just bought and it looks great. Like that's something to celebrate, that makes you happy and it looks good. And you kind of look at it for a minute. You're like, wow, my house looks great. Celebrations come in all different forms. So look for the little celebrations is how I feel. Okay. And look for the support is what they just shared with me. I want you to be very much aware of the people around you that are complimenting you, that are telling you that you're doing a good job, that are patting you on the shoulders. Okay. Sometimes we don't get the rewards from our immediate family. Sometimes we get the rewards from strangers or people that we work with. So keep in mind, God is going to reward you. He's going to deliver those messages. He's going to show you that you're doing an amazing job in different ways. So keep in mind that it might not be the person who you are most connected to that is tapping you on the shoulder and telling you you're amazing. Okay. It could be somebody completely out of your immediate circle. So keep in mind, it's that kind of sense that somebody is celebrating you and letting you know that you're amazing. Okay. I think you're all amazing. How's that? I think you're amazing. If nobody told you today, I think you're all amazing. Okay. I have lots going on. I have 2 kings. I have a king of ghosts, which is my king of cups. Isn't he handsome? And I have my king of imps, which is my king of wands. So it's telling me that your mind and your emotions are going to be very balanced this weekend. You're going to feel really kind of in control, sitting in your throne, being in control of your home, being in control of your feelings and your thoughts. So that's really encouraging. I love the sense that my king is always sharing with me, that he is in charge. Okay. But it is coming into me as the sense of balance. I do have something happening with the sense of moving things forward. Okay, moving a project forward, moving a so Melynda on YouTube is saying, yes, a stranger complimented my porch yesterday and you felt amazing, right? So there's my 6 of imps. You're going to be rewarded. It can be a complete stranger. Thank you for sharing that. That's exactly what I meant. And it made your day, right? It was like, here's this stranger saying, you know what, Melynda, your porch looks great. Good job. It's like, great. Nobody in my family told me my porch looked great, so it's that kind of feeling, the rewards come in from all different ways. So look for them and listen for them. My 7 of imps, you can see they're kind of like marching along. I love the sense of, you know what, we're all following each other. We're all in this together. We're going to follow this path together. Just a reminder that you're not alone, that some of the decisions and some of the new direction that you're going in, it's kind of sharing with me that there are other people that are there to lead you and there will be other people there to follow you. Okay. So I do feel like this is in connection to your spiritual growth. All right. So, if you're working on elevating your vibration, if you're looking to expand your knowledge, tarot cards, oracle cards, you want to learn Reiki, you want to learn your chakras, you want to open up, yourself spiritually, astrology, horoscopes, whatever. It is the sense of that there are leaders in front of you that you look up to and you use them as mentors. And then there's people behind you that you have learned more than them and that you're actually pulling them along. So I kind of love this kind of spiritual chain, I guess, is how it's coming into me, that they're, that we're all helping each other, right? No matter what level we're at, no matter what our knowledge is, we can always learn from each other. We can always help each other is how it's coming into me. I love that. And then, of course, you're a magician. So you can take that information and you can grow it. Okay. And I refer to my journey, my adventure, my journey, right? I refer to it as the sense of foundation, that I have an incredible sense of foundation. For me, my foundation is tarot, studying tarot. I've been studying tarot for many, many years. I just love tarot. I read them intuitively right now. I don't worry about, because sometimes the meaning changes depending on the card and the situation and the day and my feelings and the cards around it. So if anybody's out there judging me on my tarot reading, then find another channel. Is how I feel. But I read them intuitively. I just deliver the message. But tarot cards for me are my foundation. They are, and then I work off of things around that. I pull other modalities, other things that I study to support my spiritual growth. And I feel that way with the magician. The magician teaches me that I can tap into all of these different areas of my life. Okay. I am a certified Reiki. I'm an evidential psychic medium. I'm known for name pulling. There's things that I have achieved in my spiritual growth that took me a lot of training and a lot of practice and a lot of energy to learn. But over time I use those skills. I use the skills that I was learning to build on the next level. And that's how I feel with my little sevens here, that they're kind of like all marching along learning. That's how it's coming into me. So maybe you're all here to learn. Okay. My final card is the Four of Imps, my Four of Wands, which brings me to this place of being content, brings me to this place of being happy, brings me to this place of I'm where I'm supposed to be. Okay. So I do love that. I do love that. And to bring it all the way back to the beginning, to go full circle, this sense of, by the grace of God, go I, right? By the grace of God, I am content. By the grace of God, I have a happy family, a happy home. I have my needs being met. I'm healthy. People around me are healthy and okay today. So in God's grace, we are taken care of. We are protected. So I think that you're going to have a lot of inner feelings this weekend, I guess, a lot of reflection. Again, it's not a reflection in the sense that I'm looking at my past and evaluating my past. I really don't feel that today. I really think that this message today is all about digging inside of me and reflecting on, almost projecting my future, my future spiritual growth, and who's around me to help me, and who's around me to support me, and who's around me to continue on this journey with me. So I love today's message. I hope that helped everyone. I hope that gives you something to think about and something to meditate on. And I'm going to open it up in a moment here to anybody that has donated first. So I'm going to ask Priyanka saying Sean donated a Fool. Okay, great. Wonderful. All right. So let me just make a list. And okay, and thank you, Valerie, for joining us. I do see you, Moonblood Queen. Virtual hug. Oh, virtual hug. I love that. You know how you can hug me, Melynda Moonblood Blood Queen and Valerie, is reach out to two friends today that go to YouTube and ask them to please to follow my channel, that you think that you love what I have to say. That would be a huge hug to me. All right, so Sean, what am I feeling for you, sweetheart? I'm going to use my Raven One Oracle cards. I've really been connected to these. I think that these are beautiful. This is the backing. They just have been talking to me all week. I mean, they really are just, I've pulled out all my fall and Halloween decks. I did do a reveal on 15 new decks on my channel. So if you're interested in some of the decks that I am using, you can see all of the cards in that playlist of the Halloween additions to my collection. Okay, so here we go. So Sean, honey, let's see what Spirit has for you today. Okay, I do have a winter's throne, so you are preparing for winter. Okay. I do know that you love the fall. I do know that that's your favorite season, that you're connecting to the fall. And it's almost this sense of anticipating that, when the fall is over, I'm going into winter. Okay. They are sharing with me that winter is a time for additional healing for you. Okay. That you've had a busy last few months with a new grandchild in your life, and you're really busy with your work and your season, and so I feel like they're trying to share with me that the winter is coming, and it's going to give you a chance to pause and rest again. Okay. So you've been doing really great. You've been acclimated and getting back and feeling good and lots of energy. So it is the sense around the corner that they're going to ask you to take some time alone again. Maybe, this hibernation kind of feeling. You're cozy in your little house with your fireplace going, and you almost need that peace again. You need that quiet time again, is how it's coming into me. So when it comes, I want you to take it. I want you to enjoy it, and I want you to know that it's another phase of God healing you, is how it's coming into me. Okay, so I love that. I love you. Thank you for joining me always. And awesome. And Melynda's saying she shared with two friends. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. I know it's hard to think about a second winter with Guy. That is her fiance that she lost. So I know the feelings, honey. So they're going to give you a chance to rest. They're going to give you a chance to process that again this year. And that's exactly how it came into me. Okay. So Melynda, because you shared, you are my new best friend YouTube person this morning. So what do I have for you? Let's see. I have 9 decks in front of me. So I kind of go, what am I called to? Okay. So Amy donated a magician. Okay. Amy, I'm going to get to you in a minute, honey. Okay. What do I have for you today? I have a deck called Madame Endora's Fortune Cards. Would you like your fortune read? Would you like your fortune read? All right. Thank you, Priyanka. I've got Amy on my list. Awesome. Thank you, Amy, for being a magician level donor. Thank you. Okay, Melynda, it is your turn. It is your turn. Let's see, honey. Let's see what your fortune says to me today. It says I'm going to show you the card, and I hold it up so you can read it. And I'll hold it close so you can read it at another time. Okay. So it says the Mystic Circle, and it says your abilities will be enhanced. Okay. So what I just asked was, they're training you, is what they're sharing. Okay. They're training you. So either you are a stepping stone into this world. Okay. they are sharing with me to open up your gift. Okay, so if you feel like you're gifted, sweetheart, I would encourage you to learn how to read tarot cards, oracle cards, start to study, start to practice. They are definitely pushing me in a direction to steer you into letting you know that you need to open up your abilities. Okay, so I live in a world that I think everyone has intuitive abilities. I think some of us are more open to receiving it. And then certainly some of us put the time into it, to training it, using it as energy, exercising the ability, and getting better and better. Okay. So they're sharing with me, they want you to, they want to push you somehow. Okay. So whatever level you are spiritually right now, I would suggest that you start putting more energy into that and see if we can raise your vibration and see if we can open you up a little bit more. So awesome. Yay. How fun is that? So thank you for sharing. All right. So let's see. Amy, where are you? There you are. Hi, sweetheart. Happy Friday. So we are recording a day in advance, just so people didn't get confused. I always record one day in advance so that YouTube can see everything. But good, she's practicing her tarot, her pendulum. Awesome. Keep practicing, Melynda. Absolutely. Okay. So, but whatever the message resonates with you today or tomorrow, messages are fluid. So take the information with you whatever day that you are seeing this live or seeing this recorded. Hi, Amy. Let's see what I have for you, sweetheart. All right. Let's see what I have for you. I'm going to use my it's called Hush Tarot. It's got kind of this fall theme. Okay, and I got to write a couple things. Hold on, Amy, before I start. So Tracy is a star. Thank you, Tracy. I'll get to you. You're on my list. And Valerie is a magician. Thank you, Valerie. Okay. All right, Melynda, you're welcome, sweetheart. And you love the fall. Me too. Okay. I've got Valerie on my list. Okay, so this is for Amy. Amy is a magician. She gets a 2-card reading. All right, so this is my Hush Tarot deck. Spirit, share with me any guidance that you want to deliver to Amy this morning. Awesome. Okay. I have a Page of Cups. Look at this beautiful bird. Beautiful. And then I have a Queen of Cups. Okay. So the first thing, let's start with the page. The page, of course, is this beautiful robin. I just love the images on these cards. I just think they're so elegant and pretty. I'm going to say that to be excited about something new, that's just for you. Okay. My Page of Cups is always telling me that I'm excited. I'm starting something new. I'm overflowing with emotion, all of those types of things the page shares with me. But what's coming in, Amy, is they're sharing like it's time to tackle, is how they're saying it. It's time to tackle something that you've been putting on hold. Part of me feels like it has to do with something that either you enjoyed doing years ago. Okay. So, if you used to have a craft, or you were an artist years ago and you put it on hold because you got busy with kids and work, and you've always wanted to go back to that, if you were writing, or I don't know why I feel crafts. I feel like I'm making things, if that has any meaning in your life. So I want you to go back to that period of time that you were doing those things, because those things did make you happy. And I feel like you put something that was personal to you on hold, is how it's coming into me, for many years. I mean, this could be 10 years ago, 20 years ago, that you were doing these things and you were very good at them. And then you got busy with life for some reason and you kind of put them on hold. So it's the sense of being excited about it again. I'm going to get back into that. I was really good at that, years ago. And I'm going to do it again. And then I move into my Queen of Cups position, which shares with me that you are getting very much reward from that. Okay, that you're emotionally being rewarded, that it's filling a void. It's filling a cup that isn't being filled right now. Okay, it's an area of your life that you just don't feel complete in. All right, maybe you're not spending enough time on yourself. Maybe you put that area of your life on hold because you were so consumed with daily life. All right, it's the sense of take back that time and start using that time for yourself. But I do feel like it has to do with something that you did years ago. My first response is some kind of skill. Okay. If you used to sew, if you used to do crafts, if you used to bake all the time and you just used to always love baking, you used to bring baked goods to people's houses and everybody complimented you on baking and you haven't had time. I feel like it's something along those lines. All right. So I want you to spend some time this weekend and see what I'm talking about. But there's an area of your life, you're nursing. You were a nurse. You want to go back to nursing. Yeah, I mean, whatever, honey, you're a queen. If nursing made you feel complete, if nursing gave you amazing I mean, that's why people are nurse. She's saying yes. All right, so you're saying yes. So if nursing gives you the sense of giving to others, of course, you're making an income. Nurses do very well, but it's hard work. So there's more people become nurses for other reasons than, they become because they help others. Maybe God is asking you to go back in a different capacity, that it actually did really fill you and actually really made you feel like you were whole. So I want you to give that some thought. Thank you for being a magician, honey. Thank you. Beautiful. I love the message. Hi, Tracy. Where's my Tracy? Let's see. Where are you, sweetheart? Let's see what your cards are saying today. Let me see if I can find you. There she is. She's saying she donated a star. Thank you. All right. What deck do I have for you today? I have so many decks to pick from. So let's see. What am I feeling? Spirit, where are you guiding me? I'm being guided to the Crow Tarot. For some reason, these cards are right here by my side and they're kind of like, pick me, pick me. So they must have a message for you. So let's see, sweetheart. Okay, I see that you're here. Awesome. So this is for you, Tracy. Beautiful. You're welcome, Amy. You're welcome. Hi, Bernadette. Good morning. Okay. Moonblood is saying that her 7-year-old son is watched me and thinks I'm cool. Well, the good is that I am. We have 12:12 on the clock. Everybody, make an angel wish before we move on. The good news is I don't typically swear. So I am kid friendly. I say kind words. Kids can certainly, I have a lot of whole families that will follow me on my Monday night psychic lives, because if a loved one comes through on Monday nights, I deliver the messages. So the kids think that's amazing. So I'll write down names and dates and evidence. So I have whole families that will, sit and watch me on Monday nights. So It's a lot of fun. Hi, Rajmala. Welcome back. Hi, Lorraine. Your birthday's 12/12? My brother's birthday's 12/12. That's a good. We just had 12/12 on the clock. All right, Tracy, it's your turn, honey. This is the Crow Tarot. I have the 9 of Swords. I have the King of Wands. And I have the World. Okay. So let me just see what I'm feeling with that. And I also want to pull a energy card around that just to see how these are all tying together. Okay. I'm going to actually start with my energy. Okay. It came into me as wild at heart. And when I asked, what does that mean to spirit? They said that they want you to, not that they want you to be wild, but they want you to have fun. Okay. They want you to let go of some of the heavy stuff. Okay. With my 9 of Swords, it's the sense of, sleepless nights, heavy feeling, heavy heart, going to bed heavy, having a hard time sleeping, worrying, just, I can't describe it any other way as heaviness. Okay. Whether it's thoughts of, that you're sad, you're depressed, you're having a hard time, you're just dragging your feet. Okay. And I know that you've had a loss, so you have every reason to have those feelings. You miss your mother. Okay. But they're saying that they want you to be lighthearted again. Okay. That they're saying that they want you to, again, I don't see you as being wild, but it's the sense of kind of let down the guard, let loose a little bit. Okay. And allow the fun to come in. Allow the energy to come in again. Okay, so I do feel that. They are sharing with me that, of course, as a King of Wands, that you are getting stronger with your feelings. Okay, you are being incredibly strong. The 2 things that are jumping out at me is the little crow with his crown. So wear that invisible crown that I talk about. Know that you're a king. The other thing that's jumping out at me is this infinity symbol over here in the corner. And it is this sense of round and round we go, which I think ties into these feelings. 2 things that can happen. Spirit is sharing with me that we can look at the swords as a burden, or we can look at the swords as a ladder to heaven and to being closer. Okay. And if it means being closer to your mother, maybe nighttime for you is a good time for you to lay in bed, quiet your mind, ask your mother to come to you, because they do visit us in their sleep. I did just hear the word Pat, and I do know that that's your mother's name. So your mother is with you, sweetheart, today. Okay, I did just hear Pat, Patricia, right? She's trying to give you a virtual hug this morning. I'm not open for medium readings right now, but because I can connect to you very quickly, she came right through. She wants to say good morning. She doesn't want you to have these bad dreams. Okay. She wants you to have fun. She wants you to have fun again. And she's sharing with me that, the world is still yours. Okay. To celebrate, to be open to all the great adventures that you're going to be on, all the great new wonderful things that you and your daughter are going to be doing, your family. I am hearing she wishes she was there to be here with you. I will tell you that. I am hearing she wishes she was here to share these things with you. But if she can't be here with you, it is the sense of she wants you to do them for both of you. Okay? She wants you to do it for both of you, is how it's coming in. But I think her biggest message and Spirit's biggest message is they want you to play. They want you to play. They want you to find that lightheartedness that is that's in your heart, is how it's coming into me. You haven't lost it. Okay? You haven't lost that feeling of, will I ever be happy, is what I'm hearing. It's still there, sweetheart. Okay? You have moments of joy throughout your day, and you've suffered a very difficult loss, but it is this sense of the song being in your soul again, the spirit being in your soul again, the sense of, I don't know, that I just know that I'm going to be okay. All right. But your mother wants to send a virtual hug this morning. She wants to, she came into me as Pat. I don't know if people refer to her as Pat, but that's how she came into me this morning. Patricia. And she is, she just, again, I'm not open to, for the rest of you, I'm not open to, asking every spirit in this room to come talk to me, because I have to put a block on it, because it's overwhelming to me when I do that. So, but sometimes some spirits, if they know I'm talking to their daughter, she didn't follow the rules, this one. Patricia's not following the rules. And she's saying, I don't care. I just wanted to let my daughter know I love her today. So thank you, Tracy, for the reading. And thank you for Patricia in spirit for, thank you for Pat coming through and visiting with your daughter. It's always a blessing, and I'm always grateful. Thank you. Okay. Valerie. Hi, Valerie. Are you my Priyanka? If you can just confirm, is this my Bernadette saying she has the chills? Is Valerie Schultz is my magician reading, correct? Okay. All right. Yeah, if you'd like to book a mediumship reading, I do still take readings. A big part of my career is I do live readings, one-on-one readings, phone readings or Zoom readings, anywhere in the world. Okay, so it is Valerie Schultz. Okay, just making sure. I didn't think there was another. Valerie, thank you for being a donor, first of all, as a magician. I really appreciate it. Let me see what I'm feeling. It literally came into me as words of wisdom. And I have a deck called Words of Wisdom on my table. So if that isn't a sign, Valerie, that I need to put you in this deck, I don't know what is. So here we go. I literally said, words of wisdom. I went, well, okay. I love my spirits. I got to tell you, everybody says, is it scary being a psychic? Did I look scared talking to Patricia? She's beautiful. She's loving. She just wanted to connect to her daughter. There's nothing scary about the spirit world. And they have a lot of fun with me. So while I'm talking to the person that I'm reading, I'm having a full-blown conversation with somebody in spirit. I know that's hard to believe for somebody, but anybody who watches me consistently will see how I work. So, all right. Yes. Thank you, Tracy, for joining us on YouTube. And Melynda, you're right. The bond between a mother and a daughter is never broken, even in spirit. Okay. All right. So here we go. Valerie, words of wisdom. My wisdom oracle deck. They've got something good to share with you. Let's see. I have round and round. Spirit, share with me your message. And I have time for a nap. Time for a nap. Okay. So my first impression was that you have too much on your plate was my first impression. When I said round and round out loud, it was the sense of being overwhelmed. Okay, almost like a little tornado that came in, kind of like this is you, like going through your day. I was just like, what is she doing? Where is all this energy? Spinning my wheels. Too much energy, being pulled in 1,000 directions. Just not feeling, I just came in with this image of an octopus with like arms going everywhere, and you're the center, and you're kind of like, you got your hand in this, you got your hand in this. That just came in. So they're definitely sharing with me that you need to reel yourself in, I guess. Be a little bit more focused on what is your priorities, maybe setting some priorities, maybe putting some boundaries around some things going on in your life so that you don't feel like you're being pulled in 1,000 directions. All right. They are sharing with me that you aren't, I feel like someone else is pulling you in these directions. Okay. So it could be loved ones that are putting demands on you. It could be work that's putting demands on you. And that you feel like you don't have any say, almost the sense of I feel trapped. Of course, they're saying you always have a say, that you can always make a couple of changes and some subtle adjustments. They're saying your life isn't going to change dramatically, but what they want you to do is they want you to set priorities that are more important to you. I am here, I'm not giving you medical advice, but I am hearing is it's starting to affect you. The stress is starting to affect you. And that's what your spirit guides are sharing with me that they're worried about. So that's tying into, that's what's tying into this sense of resting and time to take a nap. Okay. Now, some of us aren't good at taking naps. That, you know, like you could never fall asleep in the middle of the day because if you'd like be off your schedule, or you'd oversleep and then you couldn't sleep at night, you know, whatever. It doesn't have to be a nap. It can be just take a break. All right, take a mental break, put some boundaries around your time, put some boundaries around all of these things going on in your life, being pulled in 1,000 different directions, okay? And start putting your energy into the things that are making you happy, all right? But it was the sense, the spinning was spinning my wheels. I feel like I'm spinning my wheels. I'm not getting traction around some area of my life that I really want to get traction in. Okay. But I want to know who in your life is, they're saying controlling some of this time. Who in your life is controlling some of this time if you're not in control of all of your own activities? Okay. Are you being asked to take care of your grandchildren? Are you being asked to work extra long hours, even though you've already put in a full-time week? You know, it's that kind of sense. It's somebody else is controlling some areas of your life that you need to take back. Okay. But the good news is that they're telling me that, you know, follow your own intuition. All right. Follow your intuition, that it is in you to feel, you kind of have this gut feeling what I'm talking about, that you are like, you know what, Kath, I know exactly what you're talking about. I feel that way. So your own intuition is sharing with you these feelings already. I'm just picking up on them and magnifying them for you. right? But no doubt in my mind why these words of wisdoms are coming in. They want you to take a break. They need you to put some boundaries around your time so that you can enjoy your own time more, if that makes sense. Okay. But thank you for being a magician donor today. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope that message resonated with you, and I hope it helps. Okay. Beautiful. So how are we doing, Priyanka? Okay. Any other donors, honey? And she's saying yes. So going back to Valerie, and she's saying she doesn't take a nap. She's not taking a nap. She's up all day. So yeah, some people can't take a break. So try to take whether it's sleep, you don't have to sleep, but take a break during your day. That is just quiet time. Okay. That might help you. All right. You're too busy. You're too busy, honey. Okay. Samantha. Hi, Samantha. How are you? Okay. All right. So thank you for all my donors. Hi, Colleen. You just jumped out at me. How about an energy card for the day? Let me see what I'm feeling. I have some Halloween oracle cards. Let me grab those. I have acceptance and equality. Okay. So I kind of feel like I don't like to use the word bad luck. That's not really how God works. But if you have a challenge on your plate that has been disappointing, let's put it that way. That's a little bit more spiritual. Okay. If you have a challenge on your plate that's disappointed you, I want you to accept it. I want you to accept it as God's timing. I want you to accept it as literally everything happens for a reason, is how it's coming into me. Okay. So if you can not be upset that this thing has happened to you in any area of your life, I do feel like it could be connected to relationships. I want you to accept it as it's just not the right timing right now. Okay, that God has a better plan for you. And sometimes it's really hard to accept when we're in a state of like limbo, and we're waiting. So they're reminding you to have patience. Colleen is what they just said to me. Have patience. They're trying to let you know that what you want is coming, but they're definitely trying to deliver a message along the lines of have patience. Okay. So, I want you to hang in there. Everything happens for a reason. Accept whatever challenges are on your plate right now. Know that in time that you will feel better, and that they are working behind the scenes for you, is how I feel. So I'm not sure what that challenge is. I do feel like it's in connection to a relationship. Okay. Hi, Bernadette. And Valerie's saying, I do know what you are talking about. Okay. Good. All right. So Colleen's saying how sweet. Okay, wonderful. All right, let's see. Hi, Bernadette. Let's see what your, let's just give you a real quick energy card. Hi, Cassandra. Thank you for popping on. Okay. All right. I have expression. I like the little butterfly. They're all butterflies now that I'm looking at it. Look, it's like a hat of butterflies. Isn't that pretty? Express yourself is how it's coming into me. Okay. Express yourself. I guess use some of the gifts that have been given to you. Tap into what your strength is this weekend. I don't know. It's coming into me as a long conversation with someone. I'm not quite sure what the long conversation. Maybe it's a friend you haven't talked to for a long time. Maybe it's a relative that you haven't had a chance to sit down and have a heart-to-heart with for a long time. But it is a sense of a long conversation, emotional conversation, and they're asking you to express your feelings. Okay, don't hold your feelings back. You might need to get something off your chest with some friends. Maybe it's a good, I hate to use this word, but bitch session with, a couple of girlfriends, something like that. Excuse me for my vocabulary. But it is this sense of, a long conversation, having to unload what's going on, a little bit of venting, get it out of your system. Whoever you're going to be with is a good listener, wants to hear, very supportive, very loving, and you will feel better. Okay. But share your feelings is how it's coming into me. So I think that there's some kind of big heart to heart about to happen, is how it's coming in. And I hope that helps. Those are always good. Those are always good. Okay. So I'm just going to put Priyanka's message up here because I'm looking at my clock and I have scheduled private readings. If you'd like to book a private reading, go to KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com, and it has a full list of all of my offerings for phone readings or Zoom readings. If you're on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. Please ring the bell. Okay. On my banner has all of my live schedules when I jump on. Every time I jump on live, I typically will give you a lesson or a message so that everybody leaves YouTube or Facebook with something. And then I open it up to the audience for random readings and donations. And we kind of have this audience live participation. Okay, so that schedule is on my banners in each of my Facebook groups, my page, and my banner on YouTube. If you're in YouTube, thank you for joining me. I greatly appreciate you being a subscriber. Please reach out to 2 friends today and tell them that you love what I have to say, that you had a lot of fun in here today, and that you think that they should follow me in the mornings also. I would love that. I want to thank everybody for joining me. I want to thank my my moderator, Priyanka, for helping me and being here with me today. I want to thank my donors. Thank you so much. I want to wish everybody a happy weekend. I'm going to try to do something fun this weekend. So I'll be announcing that. And then the next live event will be on Sunday afternoon at 4 p.m. So if you don't watch football, and you want to join me live on Sunday afternoon, look for me live on Sunday afternoon. We'll be doing lots of readings and opening it up to the audience again then. So my name is Kathy Mamolen. I am a psychic medium. I am blessed and honored to have been with you in this moment in time, and looking forward to seeing you all again soon. Have a great day.